I'll give it a minute or two and then we'll get started. I saw a meme in Discord that's funny. When is the anniversary stream? I am hoping for it to be July 5th. But I am not 100% certain yet. But tentatively, it will be July 5th. Also, welcome on Invesper. I think we're good to go ahead and get started now. New game, yeah. That's a little loud. Just a little. Wait, I don't think I've ever actually watched the intro of this. Or it's been a while since I watched it, I mean. This is one of the few websites I can find this game on. Let me turn this down just a little bit. Actually, can I? Oh, that turns it off. I don't want it off. What a beautiful day! Whoa! Was that an earthquake? Holy crap, Johnny. Did you feel that? Oh, hi, Mark! Yes, I did. This is very bad. The bridge just collapsed right behind me. Are you okay, Mark? Yeah, Johnny. Just very shaken up. Hello, boys. Are you alright? Oh, hi, Claudette. Yes, we are fine. Is Lisa okay? Definitely. Yes, Lisa's fine, but a bit shaken up. I better get home and comfort her. Now, Johnny, as my future son-in-law, I expect you to provide for Lisa. Lisa has been eyeing up a red dress at the dress shop. Now would be the perfect time to give her a gift. Okay, Claudette, whatever you say. I'm very busy, so I gotta run. See you guys later. I'm meeting Shirley for coffee, so I need to run as well. Need a ride? Sure. Okay. I better get moving. Okay. Oh, freaking hi! Okay, how do I... No. How do I wanna restart the game. How do I... Can I do that? The bank is closed. I know S skips dialogue. Can I not... Do I have to reset the... Like, refresh the page? Okay, I have to refresh it, so we'll just do that. Alright, let's actually get started, because now we're ready. But, yeah, I don't remember the first time I, like, ever technically used the internet. Maybe it was 2002. I was 6 years old. Who remembers Ask Jeeves? Anybody remember that website? That might be the first website I remember legitimately going to. But alright, anyways, let's get to it. I played this yesterday to see if I remembered what I was doing. Or wrong key, there we go. Yeah. Yeah. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, hi, doggy. You're my favorite customer. Thanks a lot. Bye. I'm tired. I'm wasted. I love you, darling. Come on. Yeah, because Flash in general is just not really a thing anymore. Like, you have to like download an external program and you can play Flash games that way. But Newgrounds still has this game working. Because this is where it originated. They posted it here first. Alright. Best friends versus Chris R. Nice. Damn it! Ah, that would have been a perfect fight. Ah. I'm losing time because of that. There we go. That's fine, that just means more of the room tribute, right? Let's take him to the police! Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. One of the best parts of that scene with Chris R is when Johnny and Mark overpower Chris. Mark takes the gun and points it at Chris R's head. It's like, wait, are you about to execute Chris R? Like, what the hell? Oh, man. Yeah, that screw up there cost me some time. That's okay. I'm not running this to try to PB. I'm running this because I haven't done this in a while. So I think when I was deciding what categories y'all could vote on, I think the room and Manos was it was either the last one or the second to last category I thought of. Oh, I see. I was like, why can't I? Oh, this is the day. I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. All right, now we have to throw a football. That's bad RNG. Let's go eat, huh? Come on, let's go. Frickin' Denny. Oh, hi, Denny. The entire time I do this game, it's just gonna be me quoting the room. The whole time we do this on the day of, it's just gonna be me quoting the room.
You're tearing me apart, Lisa!
Tearing me apart. Oh, I need a shower. What was the mission? Oh, wait, yeah, it's this one. By the way, there's a way to soft lock on this, as I have found out. Nice, I didn't have to move. Damn it! Not that that really matters, but, you know. Great catch, Johnny! Frickin' Mike. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I will record everything. Do 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 do. And the amount of money you have in this game is $6 million because that's how much Tommy Wiseau spent on the movie. Hang on a minute. There we go. Peter, you are always playing psychologist with us. Oh yeah, sandwiches. This part sucks, not gonna lie. So all we're gonna do is just make soap sandwiches, because you... Oh wait, I understand. I forgot to put the bread out. Lol. 1, 2, 3. I don't know why you're even able to make soap sandwiches. This means nothing. This doesn't do anything. But whatever, man. But that's difficult because all the objects are so tiny to click on. Alright. Come on, go! What the hell? Hey guys! Alright, instead of, you know, doing anything related to the wedding, how about we just go play football instead? And by play football, I mean let's just pass the ball around. Yeah, let's play football in our very expensive tuxedos that we're wearing for a wedding. God, Tommy, what the hell's wrong with you? Actually, I'm not sure I want to know the answer to that. I'm gonna be honest. You know, they say don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. Oh snap, hang on a minute. I actually saved time. Tommy's an enigma. Yep. Alright, coffee with Mark. Remember guys, Mark was named after Tommy Wiseau's favorite actor, Matt Damon. I'm not making that up. That sounds ridiculous. I'm being serious. Because Tommy didn't understand that his name is not Mark Damon. His name is Matt Damon. Okay, hilariously, I'm actually on PB pace. Because I lost time on the last stage in my PB. I had to re-watch my PB to remember this game. It would be nice to update my PB in this, though. It's been 7 years. I think that message said, or like that sign said something along the lines of, damn it. It said, like, to our favorite donor, Johnny, or something like that. There we go. Okay. Do 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 do. Easy game. Yeah, our favorite donator. You would say donor, wouldn't you? Like, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Donator is not... It is a word. It's just... I don't know. It's not what I would... It's not what I would say for that, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Do... 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 I was trying to make sure that that was indeed the objective, and it is. Oh! Oh, I'm gonna lose time. I forgot. Damn it. This is Johnny's casual outfit. Or not casual, but semi-casual. Damn it. I forgot that matters. I forgot that that matters. Ugh. Damn it, Tommy Wiseau. Why does your wardrobe make no sense? I mean, I'm one to talk, but yeah. It'll actually be kind of hilarious if I'm able to PB off of this. I don't think it's possible, but yeah, we'll see. What? Stop. We're not kissing Lisa. We're going in here. We already had to deal with 2 sex scenes in your movie. We don't want more than that. So if I save time on the fight with Mark, I think we're... Like, at that point, I think it's going to be alright. Alright, I have a second here to kind of chill out. Rest in peace, Peter. That would have been a great way to explain why Peter's not in the rest of the movie. If you want to know the real reason, it's because the actor who played Peter had another part scheduled for a different movie. He couldn't make it the rest of the shoot, so Tommy just made Steven. He created a new character and got a new actor. Because the actor playing Peter, he got another role, so he's... Oh, whoops. What? Stop putting butter everywhere. Go to the freaking freezer, dude. Everybody betray me. I fed up with this world. Alright, if this fight goes perfect, I might still save time. I don't think we're gonna PB, though. That's gonna be a tough one. Okay, well, no PB. That's alright. It's not possible. Yeah, it's definitely not possible now. I got bad RNG. There's not much you can do about this if it goes wrong. Oh my god. And yeah, he can't even, like, you could just take me out if you taunted me and then did that. Come on, man. There's nothing you can do if that happens. That's just pure RNG. Yo, what's up, Cass's Corner? Alright. I think we'll get a low 18. Which wouldn't be that bad, but, you know, I wanted something better than that. Alright, I have to be careful here. I have to try to censor this as much as I can. You'll get it here in a second. Alright, that's... I got about half of it. So now we just skip dialogue and get to the end. That's it. Rip Johnny, everyone's favorite person. Yeah, this ending is something. Alright, as soon as it says the room, we're done. 1825, alright. Maybe I should buy the room on DVD. Maybe I should. I have the Disaster Artist. I don't have a room, though. Alright. Well, PB is definitely possible in this game, if I can get it together. If you are Tommy Wiseau, we love you and hope this makes more people watch The Room. Next time, press S to skip dialogue. Yeah, that's where the game tells you that. Yep. The end. I don't remember that. I don't remember that. Okay. Alrighty. As much as I would like to do that one again, we are going to move on to other games. Because we need to. It's also a little warm in here, so I'm gonna... This has gotta come off. Alright. Let me... I can take those off now. That's already plugged in. Oh, what did I get? 1825 is what I got. 1825. That is better than estimate. That does beat the estimate I set for that one. So I had 20 minutes for the room tribute, so that works out. Alright, let's hold on a minute. I've got to let's close that, put this here. Alright.
It's me, Mario.
Let me turn that down for you.
Hello.
It's funny, I said I was done with 16 star. Well, it gets one more. It gets one more shot. It gets one more. Alright.
It's me, Mario. Hello. Okie dokie.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
Dear leader, I made an absolutely horrible cake. I completely fooked it up. Sincerely, Fuka. Alright, I don't know how this is gonna go. I did de-rust this yesterday, but it didn't go super well, so. Okay, that didn't work at all. I'm bad at this trick anyways, so. My PB misses it, so. My PB legitimately misses that, so it's fine. To be fair, I'm not trying to PB in this category again. I got my time that I'm content with. Alright. That's fine. If I ever do come back to this game, we're doing 120 star. Because my time is not only ancient, but it's awful. Yeah, that checks out. That's one way to do it. Easy.
Here we go!
It was slightly slow, but that's okay. I should have I did consider... Well, sorry, let me rephrase that. I did not consider Nubo for the 10-year anniversary stream. To be fair, I don't think I was ever going to. I don't think it was ever going to make it, but if I had like 50 games I could have done, Nubo would probably be one of the options. But it can only go to 24. It probably would have been like Nubo versus Pingu. Like, it would have been one of those. Full game Nubo is just a little too long, unfortunately. Ooh, close one. That's fine. But to be fair, when you think about my stream, Nubo is not really one of the first games you think about compared to like California Raisins or Michael Jordan or Mario 3. Like, it's not really one of those games that you think about. At least that's how I see it. Burp. That was a close one. Thought I was gonna miss. I will say, there was one game I thought about, but I thought about it too late when the poll was already up. But I don't know where I would have put, like, I don't know where I would have put it in the options, but I did think about Jackal. But I was like, oh, it's too late. I don't know where I would have like, put that in the choices, but whatever.
Here we go!
That's probably the one game I maybe should have at least considered a spot in the poll, is Jackal, but that's alright.
Let's go!
Nice. I had trouble remembering how to do that yesterday, and then randomly I started to remember. I remembered it. I'm like, oh, that's how. And then I started getting it.
Here we go!
I'm a little bit stupid.
Let's go!
Yes. Okay. As long as I get down here, that's fine. I don't care how.
Here we go!
I saved point one. Woo! This is wrong. Damn. Come on. That it? Nice. I'm notoriously terrible at Bowser throws, and the problem is that in my PB, I hit all Bowser throws. I didn't miss any in my PB, so that's what's kind of difficult. Honestly, my PB in 16 star happened because I got perfect throws. Like, I'm terrible at Bowser throws, but I can admit it. I can admit it. I'm terrible. Okay, well. I can also admit that I'm terrible at this game. But I have fun with it. It's a fun game to mess around with. And I do think this is a good game. Like, and it still holds up. Not perfectly, obviously, but I think it holds up. I like it. All right. That wasn't even close. Alright. Yeah, I have trouble remembering how to get this one. Whoa, hold on. I'm gonna have to re-look at this one and figure out what I'm doing wrong, besides everything. Alright. So the backup, aka the strat I used to do. This isn't a strat, because it's not fast. But basically, we're just gonna wait for the bird to come all the way back over here. Come on. Alright. I used to not get this star at all, but it's too fast to get it if you can get that first try, but obviously I missed, so. The hilarious part is I can still technically PB off of this if I play the rest of the game well. Just to show you how bad I am at the game. That one is... I won't call that free, but that's easy. If you're a top runner, it's free. If you're me, it's just easy. Because there's still a slight chance you can screw that up. But, yeah, I think I used to do Bully the Bully on this one. Or Boil the Big Bully, yeah. I used to do that one. It's slow. And for some reason, I cared about trying to get a PB in 16 stars. Alright, that was alright. Not great, it was alright. So the poll, it was either this or GoldenEye. Either I was fine with. But, the people spoke and they said, how about you bring back 16 star one more time? And I said, you know what? I will do that. Yeah, no, nothing I can do about that. I can't remember if the rocks are RNG. Whoa, hold on a minute. We're doing this wrong. That was very, very, very slow. It's okay. Make sure we talk to Toad here. There's no reason not to get this on 16 star. Whoa, don't go right. I don't know. Total brain fart. We do have to go to the right on every other category, but not this. Okay. That was alright. Alright. Let's get this clip first try, yeah? Yesterday when I was practicing this, it took me 2 tries. That was a good one. First try. Alright. Yeah, that first star was really bad. What's hilarious is that if Mip's clip goes perfect, I will be back in the green, which is hilarious. This was really the one point in my run that was god-awful. Okay. One time I did a 17 star run because I accidentally grabbed Mips, or I'm sorry, I grabbed the star when trying to jump with Mips here. Okay. Oh my gosh. No pressure. So I have the camera angle looking this way. It just reduces some lag. Please, turn. Yes. Professional Mario 64 player right here.
Here we go!
That was terrible. That's fine, I saved time. God, I just thought about the backwards long jumps. That's gonna be something. Can you stop? I'm about to lose the run to RNG, dude. That's a joke. We're not making this cycle. That's fine. My PB doesn't get it either, so it's fine. In fact, my best segment doesn't get it. Just get some coins, you know. Come on. If I get hit again, it's okay. Alright. As long as I don't run into Bowser, we're fine. Just don't run into him, and don't miss. And we're fine. It's okay. Just barely. I'm gonna lose time, it's okay. I'm not losing that much, though. Alright, let's see how good my BLJs are today. That's not gonna do it. Can't start from there. It's not enough. Yeah, that's not enough. Well, rip PB. I'm getting a little bit, I'm not getting it all. Okay, hang on. You know the funniest part? If I get perfect Bowser throws, I may still PB by a second, which would be hilarious. Although, this is not a good start, so... Come on. No! No! Oh no! Not only did I miss the pole, I missed everything. Alright, well. Now I don't care how this goes. We'll finish it though, because we have to, because I need to. Yeah. Screaming man. I missed the pole and I missed everything else. I didn't land on anything that could have caught me there. That's crazy that I was on PB pace up until then. Like, I'm not looking for another PB, because I'm pretty happy with mine, but... yeah. This category can get very frustrating, which is part of why I'm happy with my PB. There it is! Okay. Redemption. That was too late of a jump there. If I'm gonna do that, I better do it sooner. Goombas! Yesterday, I think it took like 12 throws to get Bowser defeated. I don't know how many it's gonna take this time. My PB, it took 3. I had perfect throws in my PB. That's a miss. Well, don't have to worry about perfect throws now. It's like, oh man, what if I do it twice? Nah, don't have to worry about that anymore. That's a miss again! Holy crap, dude! I can't hit it dead center. Oh my god. That's it. Yeah, that's 1. That's a miss. Oh my gosh, dude, I can't do this, man. The worst part is, like, the only way to practice this is to just keep doing it. Like, there's no way to, like, there's no secret to this or anything. You just have to get it. That it? That's it, alright. It's under 25 minutes. Wish it was faster, but that's okay. Alright, 24-23. I need to relearn the Talon strat in the desert stage. Shifting Sandland. That was okay though. Other than that, and other than the last stage, like, this run was okay. Just those 2 things I need to work on, and the rest of this I just need to keep working on. Alright. Well, if anybody wanted to watch the credits, I'm sorry, but we're moving on. Sorry. I'll fix it, don't worry. My Super Nintendo cables are so bad. Alright. Let's see what I remember in this game. Okay. This game's fun. It's my fault this game got in a tiny 10. Yeah. It was either this or Tom and Jerry. And both games were pitted against each other because both of the games I speedran just because I was screwing around looking for stuff to do. And I was like, you know what, let's speedrun these, and then they both ended up in tiny 10 events. Alright. This is another game I hadn't played since 2020. I did this for Retrothon 2020. That was the last time I played this, like, fully. What? What? Why'd you crash? Okay. The snake was supposed to come out, instead the game just froze. I've never seen that before. I've never seen that in my life. That a frame perfect crash, I guess? Alright, try again, I guess. This game is also very easy, which helps. I might have said snake earlier, that was supposed to come on. I meant the fish. Same difference. Oh my god. Alright, give me 2 10s immediately. Just give me 2 10s. Nope. I'll go for this. Nope. These either take away all of your points or it adds 10 points. Hey, there we go. Give me a 3. I'm not getting that. Or that. There we go. That's the one I was thinking of. And yeah, I think Kiteretsu won by 1 vote. My cables are going out again, I can tell. Next time, once I'm on... Yeah, hang on. It's about as good as I'm gonna get it for now. I have debated if it's my Switch box, but my Switch box works with almost all the other consoles. It only breaks when it's Super Nintendo and Genesis. In the words of Darby, and I think the cable that connects to it is just shit. Yes, Darbian said that. Darbian rarely has profanity, but it's legendary when it comes out. Good fight. Okay. Alright, time for the birdemic level. Because this level has birds that, if they grab you, they drag you all the way back through the level. It also has fish. What? Weird. This game is interesting for this list because it has some mini games too, so it's nice to get some mini game representation in this thing, if we can call it that. All right, worst one. I know I was just talking about, hey, it looks like we get some mini games represented here. I didn't say they were all good, did I? That's it. There are certainly games that are mini. It's true. Oh, okay. I didn't think that through. So this level you have to kill everybody, otherwise the boss doesn't spawn. And if the boss doesn't spawn, you can't get out of this level. Because he breaks the floor once you kill him. Unless somebody can find a way to clip through the floor, in that case we'll save like 30 seconds on the stage. It's fine. You might think you have to save this kid, you do not. You can leave him up there. He'll be fine. I think he comes back later anyways. Can that bird go away, please? I missed a guy. Good catch. And he shot me. Great. Is he down here? Yep. Which one is this, the whack-a-mole? Yeah. Also, if somebody finds a way to skip the bonus stages, this game will be like sub 10 minutes, probably. Oh my god, you see? I haven't scored any points! There we go, 1 point. 2 points. God. Maybe there's a cheat code in this game that lets you skip the bonus stages. I'm probably not going to get this. We'll see. 4 more? Yeah, maybe. Jerk. I still save time. Over not doing it, I mean. There is a strat to jump through the boxes without completely destroying them, but with the spin slash, it actually doesn't really matter. What? So we have to kill 15 ghosts. They each have 5 HP. But I'm trying to do this in a way to where... Okay, well, that didn't work. Okay, this isn't going well. Yeah, that didn't go well. That's okay though, because this level has the fishing minigame, so I'm just gonna get 4 frame perfect tricks, and then I'll not lose time, right? That's how it works. Well, that was wrong. Okay, nice backup, I guess. There we go. Nope. The best score you can get is 5. Like that. I remember we genuinely had no idea how to do this. And I think, if memory serves, I just, like... I think I was just screwing around with it, trying to be like, okay, like... What do I think they want you to do in this minigame? And then I was like, tell you what. Let me press the jump button. Let me try to reel this in immediately and see what happens. And then one time I ended up getting 5 points, and I'm like, oh my god, I got it. It was just one of those things where I was just kind of screwing around, but it worked out. Alright, worst stage. But whatever, we gotta do it. It's too late. So I ran this for Retrothon of 2020, and then I submitted this for Handheld Heroes 2018, I think. No, well, yeah, 18. It was Handheld Heroes 2018. I submitted this, and at first it was listed as a backup run, and then somebody else's run dropped, and so then I brought this one in. In fact, the same thing happened to Star Wars Apprentice of the Force. I think it was like 2 days after the list came out, somebody already dropped. And so they needed to fill the schedule, so they put my run in. And then they said, hey, we need you to go first. So I was the opening. That's the only time I've ever been the opening run in a marathon. Is Star Wars Apprentice of the Force. Alright. If I can at least get this tall enough to where I can hit it from the right side, we might be in business. Alright, hang on, we might be alright here. Yep, that's fine. There we go. Mid 15 on a D-Rus is not bad. 15-20. Not bad. Not literally a minute off my PB, basically. So maybe not literally. Alright. Not bad. I'm not concerned with this one, honestly. This game is easy. Alright. Let's play something slightly tougher. I had to bring out the 6-button controller for this game because my 3-button Genesis controller in this game just were not working. I don't know why. Alrighty. I hope the volume's gonna be alright. I didn't think that through. I need to turn my TV volume down. Alright, great start. I'm being sarcastic. Damn. Alright, there we go. So the goal is just to defeat Duckula, the first major boss of the game. That was also the goal in Mega 16 number 4, the only one I ever did. So I felt it was appropriate to keep the goal the same. Thank you for taking your sweet time getting up there. Alright, now we go back to Mexico to finish that stage. Okay. On one hand, it feels weird that this is the only Genesis game, and by extension, the only Sega game in this event, but to be fair, I've said this 100 times. I was not a Sega kid growing up, so it makes sense when you think about it. Alright, this is not going well. I'm actually just gonna go all the way down and jump. No! Why did you fall down, you dummy? Kevin, go upstairs. I am upstairs, dummy! It would have been hilarious if I made Home Alone one of the games in this list. That would be kind of dumb, though, let's be honest. There we go. Of course. Okay, we at least got through the first half. Come on. There's a chicken on the way back that I can get for full health, but I have to survive to that point. And then at that point we're good to go. It won't matter at that point. Jerk. Okay. If memory serves, the chicken's down here. Yep. We're all set. Just get out of here. It's fine. Alright, we're done with this level. Now we need to finish this level. Oh, interesting. Got some kind of a speed boost there that it didn't help, but... Sometimes forget the routes for these stages. I was gonna try to slide there. Like that. Oh, come on. So we don't need to lead this level, because we did everything else in the first 2 stages. I should have grabbed that ice cream. It's not required, but it would have helped. Okay. Let's just do that. Okay, that actually worked out okay. Alright, this part can be trolly. Okay, that's fine. As long as I get up here, it's fine. Because if I have to do that as a backup, it works. I was trying to slide. There is a faster strat than this, but it's riskier, so we're not going to bother with it. Would have liked to have more health here, but oh well. This is Duckula. Alrighty. And then time will end as soon as the screen is black after I leave this area. There we go. Okay. What do we got? 11:52. That is 8 seconds under the estimate that I set. Yeah! Sorry, one second. Okay, sorry, my phone was blowing up during that run, so I had to answer some texts and yeah. Alright. We got 2 more games I need to record times in, so I guess we'll do those. God, I have like 36 controllers on the ground with cables all over the place. I'm surprised I've never been electrocuted or anything. Alright. Let's see what I remember here. Trying to just get a little bit of health here. Might as well. All right. Or I forgot you have to hit start for those. Okay, I don't need that extra key in stage 1, as long as I remember to grab all those other keys there. The reason I need these keys anyways is because of this level. You just do that. Boom. Easy game. I don't think I need that key, but I'm gonna take it anyways, because I'm hilarious. So the goal is room 62, or world 3. Because after that, that's when the game starts getting absolutely brutal. So, yeah, we will cut it off right before this starts getting stupid. Where's the exit? There it is. That I wasn't supposed to open that. Damn. Oh well, that's fine. Okay. I was having a lot of trouble with this level for some reason when I was practicing this. I'm already going the wrong way, I think. Yeah, I went the wrong way. It's this way. Yep. I can tell for sure. Yep, this is it. Still wrong. Let me just do that.
Okay, I think I got lost again. There we go. Oh my god, can these things get out of the way, please? Yes, okay. Oh, I have 20 HP. I'm absolutely dead. Yep. Isn't it? Nope, that's wrong. Okay. Yeah, this is one of the games I'm actually kind of worried about. I've forgotten this one almost entirely. I used to be good at this game. There it is. I don't know if that first switch actually does anything. Maybe. I don't know. Alright, there it is. There we go. Forgot about that last time. Okay, fine. I thought you could shoot those. Maybe you can, but I'm forgetting an item. I don't know. That was easy. There we go. Hold on. Come on, man. I'm like 90% certain that there's a different route you can take that doesn't involve going the way I went. I don't remember it. That was terrible. Good news is we're on one of these levels now. Alright. So if I don't have a key, I have to go down right. And there is a key that way. Excuse me, but it's annoying because you have to waste the time to go get it. Okay. That was room 36. We're going to 62. Again, that's where the game starts getting stupid. So the sound effects in this game are something else. A lot of moaning. So we hit the spikes, pause, unpause, and now we can move again already without having to worry about too much else. Good. There's a lot of chests there, and you can waste keys there very easily if you're not careful. Yeah, let's just use the bomb there. I don't have to save it for the end or anything. Oh, okay. I think that wasted a key, though. Maybe not. There it is. That's a bomb. Okay. I was like, I know I used to get that. I can't remember why. There's a bomb in it. Oh, it's on the very outside. Alright. We're getting there. I'm pretty sure actually, I think the item I skipped you only need for the full game. I don't think you need it in this for this goal. Like 90% sure you don't need it for just this. I'm gonna try to clear out some of this stuff. Lag reduction strats, you know? Yo, Kuretake, how's it going? Oh, nice exit. Alrighty, last section that we're doing for this goal. Here we go. I should have held onto the bombs, because I forgot about these stupid things. I forgot. Should have held onto at least one of those bombs. I have to hit that switch. But as you can see, these idiots are in the way. Let me through. 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 Thank you. I don't know what I just picked up. I've never opened that chest in my life. Okay, the good news is we can get to the exit now. The bad news is I have very little health. Alright. Yeah, this run's a mess. Overwhelmed by the amount of games to play right now. I get that way sometimes. Alright, just have to clear this last bonus room and we're done with this goal. There we go. 62 rooms done. Yeah. This still needs a lot of work. This one's still gonna need a lot of work. But we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. I still have time. I have a little over a month to figure this out. Alright, I have one more game I need to record a time in, and ironically, it's the last game in the list. It'll be fine. Yeah, exactly. Alright. I do plan to play on cartridges on the day of. It's just right now I'm too lazy to go get them from my shelf. But also I'm thinking about getting a new shelf for my room, so I don't know. Yeah, I was not doing this marathon without this game. Literally the first game I remember beating, and like the first game that like really got me hooked onto video games. Like, yeah. We were obviously doing this. You've never played this one? This is my favorite NES game. No, I'm not gonna ban you for that. Hang on. You played one game on NES, one on SNES. Yep. We get the warp whistles, that way we can go straight to World 8. That's not good. Thankfully there's a backup, but it's slow. To be fair, as a kid, this is how I used to do it. So I don't remember how I knew about the warp whistles. I actually don't remember how I used to know about the warp whistles. So what we do, we use a whistle to go to the warp zone, and if you use a warp whistle in the warp zone, you go to 8. The record for this category, I think, is 10.5 minutes, roughly. But for me, it's a little over 13, yeah. Not too bad. My longest speedrun I've ever done was 8 hours and change. So, I can handle a 13-minute speedrun. I think my first ever time in this category was 20 minutes. So a lot of people don't like this category, or at least they don't run this that much because of these auto-scrollers. I don't mind these auto-scrollers, because at least they're challenging. Like, you still have to pay attention. I don't know. Some people just don't know how to sit down and be patient and play the game. Fun fact, you do not need to be pressing 36,000 buttons over the course of 6 minutes for a game to be interesting and fun and worth playing. So that's very bad lag, but it's alright. There is a ROM hack called Speedrunners Edition for this game, where the auto-scrollers are not auto-scrollers, they're just regular levels. And the hands are not random. You can go into the hand levels if you want, but you don't have to. In hindsight, that was actually that was an okay decision for Big 20 number 17. I say an okay decision because I think there were other goals they could have done before that, but there's also worse goals they could have done for that. Like, I don't know why it wasn't, like, beat World 7 or, you know, beat Worlds 1, 2, and 3. Like, I don't know. I would have done something like that, because that's at least interesting. But to be fair, Big 20 number 17 was kind of a meme as soon as it started, so... I remember this game from Big 20's 10 and 13, aka 2 list I actually played. In hindsight, 10 maybe was not a great list. It was good. It was good. It's just the issue with 10 is that there were some like it was branded as the best of Big 20, and yet there were still bad games in that list. 10 years. There you go. Where do I split for this? Do I not? Okay. I guess I split there. I don't know. Alright, here we go. RNG time. Well, it's not technically RNG, but it feels that way. Alright, well. I guess if you're gonna get a hand, this is not a bad one. Oh boy. But that one is the best one. If you're gonna get a hand, number 2 is the one you want. Alright, we're getting all 3? Nope, we're not. Okay. Color me surprised. That's another reason people don't like this category. Oh, come on. To be fair, Speedrunners Edition is actually an interesting ROM hack. It's not just some random ROM hack that people put together because they didn't like a certain part about a game, so they just wanted to get rid of it. Okay. I guess I don't mind ROM hacks too much if they're already, like, established ROM hacks that the community made. Oh my gosh, dude! I was trying to get back on that thing and Mario slipped off. At least I have this. I didn't say I was good at this game. I just said that this is the game that got me into games. If I could go back in time, I would make this my first speed game. But, oh well. Okay, that works. Alrighty. Is that where I normally split? Because if so, then that was a legitimate best segment there by a lot. I don't know if that's a real best segment or not. I'm not sure. Yeah, I knew a couple of people who were like that. Where it's like, oh, you have to have this amount of time or better to be considered for the leaderboard. Damn. That's okay. No, but like to be fair, like this isn't like leaderboard, but like I used to have the wrong idea about what you have to do to be accepted in a community. That's one way to dodge that problem. There we go. Or like there were times where I was told that I was accepted in a community, but I wasn't. And I knew that. But that's kind of why I don't really care, is because I basically just do my own thing. And I'd say it's been working out. I'm a lot happier that way, I'll say that. Yeah. Okay, we're not gonna make this. Yep. I think my PB makes that, and that's why I got a PB, but... I mean, I guess you could make the argument that I'm in the NES community, but... I don't know. I don't really care too much about trying to be in a community. I care more about, you know, making sure I'm spending my hobby doing things I actually want to do. Because if you're spending your free time doing things you don't want to do, that's probably the most miserable thing you can think of. Or like, if my real life was sucking, I mean, there's sucky parts of my life, but, you know, there's been worse. Okay, that's not fair. I can't do a fireball kill on Bowser now. Unless there's another fire flower I'm forgetting about, but I don't think there is. But yeah, it took me a while to learn, like, the hard way. I learned it the hard way. Where it's like... It doesn't really matter, like... The main thing that matters is if, you know, with your free time, are you spending it the way you actually want to spend it? Yeah, there's been times where I was, like, active in a specific community, and then the community just kind of, like... Everybody just kind of went their separate ways, which happens. Whoa, that was a little bit close. We're fine. I'll read that when I get a chance. Unfortunately, I'm fighting Bowser right now. Oh, okay. That was not a smart idea. Okay. Let's just hang out right here. That's it. I gotcha. Yeah, I can understand the feeling of, like, struggling to make a decision like that. Like, how do you want to spend your free time? Okay. That was the best segment at the end there. 15:09. Okay, I've officially got every single game with a time recorded that we're doing for this event. Yep, that's where he gets his down B. It's from Mario 3. So my sum of bests for this season, at least, are better than my sum of estimates. But a couple games, the best time is higher than the estimate. So that's alright. I'll probably leave it where it's at, because, yeah. I'm still estimating like 7 hours and change for the whole thing. Holy crap, what is... Oh, it's two controllers, I see. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna do this one again. Do I know the estimated time? Yeah, 7 hours, 7.5 hours, somewhere in that range. That's what I'm estimating for this event. Alright, let's do this one again. Wasn't completely thrilled with that run. That is off, right? What? Wow, really? Okay. I know this run has time to save, but wow. Just barely got that. So far, so good. Whoa. Okay, not sure what to think of that. That is water down there, so you won't die if you get hit by that, but as a kid I thought that was lava. I guess I was splitting as soon as I killed Boom Boom, but I don't know. Alrighty, not that it matters. As long as your first and last splits are correct, doesn't matter what the rest of it looks like. Oh my god. Okay, everybody shut up. I'm just kidding, you don't have to shut up, but don't make me nervous. Okay, that sucks. He threw it as soon as I was about to land on him. Yeah, that's gonna follow me. Okay. There we go. Okay. Thank you. Unfortunately, we've got some more hard stages coming up, so we'll see what happens. Do it that way, I guess. I don't know if those are gonna fire. They did, but didn't matter. Okay. Working unit. How's it going, anime? I'm taking the safe way. Both of your Atari consoles came in? Nice. Good stuff. Alright, I said I was taking the safe way, but I can still find a way to butcher this part. Okay. Okay. That's fine. I just wanted to take my time on that part, because that's a difficult section. We're not gonna have fire for Bowser, but I think we've proven that I don't need that. So long as I do the fight correctly anyways. Okay. Not thrilled about that. No! Oh, that sucks. My PB got that trick, I think. The 4-switch version was marked as untested, the 6-switch is broken. Both work, but are filthy. That's not surprising that they're filthy, but at least they work. Okay, I'm still in the green. But, yeah, that's a little disappointing what happened there. Alright. Sorry if I'm trying to focus here, because we are on legitimate PB pace here, so just want to see what I can do here. Okay, just don't get hit again. Why did you throw it that high? What's wrong with you? I can still win. Like, it's not over. It's just, this is, it's gonna be tricky. In fact, I have an idea for the beginning of the next stage. I do have a star, so I'm going to use that. Just so I can... If I do screw up the beginning, it's okay, because I'll be invincible. Okay. This is fine. Alright. Actually, we can just do that. Oh, but you know what this means? I can't do that one cool clip there. There's a clip that you can do if you're Big Mario, but I'm not, so... Oh well. I think that will cost me a sub 13, though. Not being able to do that clip. I will take any PB, though, for this. Okay. Whew, close one. Sorry, I'm trying to focus here. This is legitimate PB pace, so I just want to try to focus. That's it! I don't think it's a sub 13. I'm pretty sure it's 1305, but yeah. That's fine. That's a PB. $13.03. That is a PB. Legitimate. Good stuff. Yeah, I got hit on tank too, so I couldn't do that clip. That's what cost it. That's what cost it. But no hands. No hands. That's what did it. No hands. Wild stuff. Thanks for the GG anime. Thanks for the GG Akurataki. Thanks for the yeah Arcadia. This is going to be an amazing game to end this event on. At least in my opinion, I think it's going to be. So I'm going to go from 384th place to 333rd place. So I jumped up 50 spots on this leaderboard. Wow. Nice. I did play that on EverDrive, though, so I guess that means I have to get a PB on cartridge, right? Kappa. No, that's fine. Is EverDrive faster? Nope. Nope, it's not. Alright. So, the main game in this list that needs the most practice is Jazz Jackrabbit, so I don't really feel like playing that tonight, but next stream we're gonna work on that one, for sure. Not that it really matters, it's just, as far as like the estimate for the event goes, like, I want to try to get as close to it as possible. What Atari games would you guys recommend? What about Dragster? Should I grind for 5.51? Yeah, 5.51 is possible if you just pop the clutch immediately and get to second gear immediately. No, seriously though, Dragster's fun. The only other Atari games I'd recommend are like, trying to think. Well, actually, what games do I have? Let's start there. I'm not a huge Atari nerd, so Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. are kind of like, you know, short little games, but they're not good, but like they're, you know, I guess like a part of history, if you want to call it that. Pitfall is fun. I'd recommend getting that one. Mega Mania is fun. Mega Mania is one I would get. Haunted House is kind of fun. Defender. Space Invaders, you can't go wrong. And then if you really want to, well, if you want to learn the 1 minute speed run, you should get it. Or if you want to torture yourself, you should get ET. Centipede is good. Centipede's a good one. Yeah. I have a weird, like, I don't know if I want a snack or something right now. Like, I didn't eat a big dinner or anything, but, like, I don't know if I want a snack right now or what. I don't know. My stomach feels like I could eat something. You know what? Maybe I'll go get a cookie. Maybe that might help. It'll give me a little bit of a boost. I'm not sure what game I'm going to play when I come back upstairs, though. So let me go get a cookie. And then when I come back, we'll figure it out. We'll figure out what we're going to play next. Okay, I'm back. I brought some goldfish. Anybody want some? No, I was thinking we would play, Sly Cooper, actually. So I think we'll switch to that. Okay. I might play Shrek 2 GBA tonight too. We'll see. I did just play that yesterday. Goldfish. Just ate too much fish sticks and sausages. This game is a Smart Alec classic. This game was always getting in the list, but y'all voted on the category. Alright. I usually try not to eat on stream, but... oh well. Tonight's the exception to the rule, I guess. You tried playing the HD version on PS3. Never finished it? Oh, man. Sly Cooper might be my favorite video game series. Actually, it probably is my favorite. Let's put it that way.
Come see me if you want to check out any of your old movies. I've got them all
But he's
here on my
eating.
computer. Use the left analog stick to move around the hideout and the X button to select things. I'm already...
Maybe I should eat with my mouth open. You guys might like that. I'm just kidding. Nope. Can you please... okay. Wow, this just doesn't want to work. There we go. If anybody has a PS5, you can get Sly 1, 2, and 3 on PS5. Yep, that's not gonna do it.
According to my amphibio positioning system, that big blimp is where Raleigh is hiding out.
You know, that blimp looks more like a machine than a hideout.
You're right, Sly. That is a storm machine. It's the reason why it never...
There's a way to skip this cutscene. If this cutscene starts and you die in the middle of it, it skips the cutscene. But I missed. Oh, also it's on PS4, yeah. My bad.
I'm gonna steal my
You can get it on PS4 as well.
And if Raleigh gets in my way, it's on.
Sorry, I forget things sometimes. So I'm going out of bounds here because there's another cutscene that comes up up ahead. And, okay, this is awkward. I actually don't know how to fix this. Can I just do this? Oh, sweet, never mind. Alright, well, now I broke even. I would have saved 10 seconds, but now I'm breaking even. There's a cutscene that explains how to grab onto the hooks, but I already know how to do that. I don't know how to fix this. Also, Alec, I fixed it.
That large vault has got to be somehow related to those.
Hang on a minute. Somebody asked, did the HD versions add anything besides better visuals and performance? No, not really. It's still a fine version to get if that's what you got, but yeah, no, that's fair. I bought a PS5, I think it was 2023, and I only did that because I just randomly had the money. I randomly had the money for it, excuse me. I have to do this because I was too slow. Alright. Alright, good. So I'm going to try to go for this trick called pipe jump. So we want to get the camera out here. Nope, that's not going to do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to... Oops. We're going to save. That way it saves that this cutscene was played. And then we're going to reload it. Astrobot is an amazing game. I got the Platinum Trophy. So if I had hit pipe jump, I wouldn't have had to do that strat that I just did. But unfortunately I screwed up. So the reason I'm having this guy shoot is because normally you need to get a bunch of keys and open that up. But if you fall off in that manner, that guard will shoot the generator and it will open up the tunnel without me needing the keys. Speaking of not needing the keys, I'm going to try to go for this strat. Got it. Yeah, no, that's fair. All fair points. Alright, so a couple things there. First off, I'm already on the boss of World 1. And the way that we do that, if Sly gets stuck in a tight spot, the game has to put him back where he was last on solid ground. If you jump and swing your cane right before you land, the game will not track that you landed on the ground. So I get in position behind the cannon, and I get stuck in a little tight spot there. I go flying backwards, and I pass the loading zone to go to the boss. So I don't have to play the other levels in World 1. And then I restarted the console there because there's a cutscene. It's an amazing cutscene, but unfortunately it just takes a while, where Raleigh and Sly basically argue with each other or whatever. They talk. So we skipped that. It's faster to restart the game and reload into the game than it is to watch that cutscene. When I got my PS5, it came with Final Fantasy 16. Which I know is not everybody's favorite Final Fantasy. It's not mine either, but I still loved that game. And then I bought a few other games. Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Hang on a minute, I need to focus on this. Okay. So what I did there was I jumped and swung the cane at Raleigh to hit him for the last time. The game saves as soon as you hit the boss for the last time. Yeah, that is funny to me. That's a ripoff. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, don't get the PS5 Pro. Unless you're a millionaire. But anyways, so basically what happens there in that instance is basically, the cutscene didn't start because I wasn't on solid ground. So what I'm able to do is I'm able to quickly go into the pause menu and leave and go back to the hideout, and it skips over a cutscene that plays at the end. So what I did right there, there was a cutscene that was starting to play, but I fell off. I fell off plus ratio. No, but I fell off. So what happens is that I took damage, and because I had that lucky charm, that counts as a damage point. So it just puts me back where I was, but the cutscene did not finish. It actually skipped it, so I don't have to watch that cutscene now. It just explains how the laser lights work. Basically, all the cutscenes are either story, or it just explains a mechanic of the game. It's nothing too crazy. This is a very easy game to, like, digest, because it's not super complicated. Alright, we're coming up on DSP jump. DSP, that's how you're supposed to do that jump. I don't know what was so complicated about that. If anybody knows Darkside Phil / DSP, there's video series called This Is How You Don't Play Sly Cooper, and then Sly 2, Sly 3, Sly 4. He died like 30 times on that one jump with those two hooks. Don't feel bad about making fun of him for that, he deserves it. Oh, I forgot! I forgot that there's a strat where you can actually jump behind the gate there. I don't have to get the key. I forgot. Damn, that's okay. So I reload where I'm at to put me closer to where I need to go. I'm loading again to skip the cutscene. So we jump on the bridge, take that dog out. You don't have to take this other dog out, but I'm going to, just to make this easier. So same concept here. I'm going to get stuck in a tight spot, and the game is going to try to put me back on this rock. But it actually shoots me way up. And then I go around like this. We're out of bounds. You have to do that jump kind of blind. You can't see where where all that is. And we're going to do another one of those launches where I need to jump and swing the cane. That sucks. I need that charm. I need that charm. I have to take damage coming up. Yeah, this game is so broken. It's insane. Like, when I first saw this game as a speedrun, it was already broken enough. This game got obliterated lately. Like, people have just found ways to just completely obliterate this game. I'm gonna try to focus this time. So yeah, you're supposed to get some keys and unlock that car. That car is supposed to smash into the door, then you can get to the second part of the hub world. We don't have time for that. Gotta be a little bit careful here. I lost some momentum. We're good. Alright. So I passed through the loading zone to get to Mugshot, so we're already on this part. Same deal here, we're gonna reset. Skip the cutscene. I don't think this is gonna PB, but I think we're still gonna get underestimate for this goal. I might go again after this. I'll think about it. So I don't have a charm. So what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna go for chandelier jump. I should probably relearn it though. That way I can at least try it, or at least like consider trying it. So that was on purpose. So normally there's dialogue after you hit the last mirror. But if you hit him right before he takes the damage from the sunlight, that dialogue doesn't go off because Bentley cuts it off. Because normally in this game, if you try to just hit mugshot, Bentley has dialogue saying like you can't do that, you're gonna need to do something else. And that something else is hitting the mirrors. It's actually one of the very rare instances in this game where Bentley explains something to you, but there's no HUD of Bentley, like, describing what you need to do. Kind of screwed that up. That's okay. Like, Bentley doesn't come up on the bottom of the screen and explain, yeah, you need to do this, or whatever. Oh, whoops. I'm screwing this up really bad. But chandelier jump, there's a way to get on the chandelier and run around and hit all the mirrors. But it's tricky. 1433. That is not faster than the last run I did. But that's the goal. That's what we're going to do for the 10-year anniversary. We're going to break the first 2 worlds.
You're gonna have to go down to Haiti and cross paths with Miss Ruby. And then believe you me, you don't want to be you.
The other option was getting all of the keys in World 1.
Mugshot section of the Thievius Raccoonus contained an entry from
And there's still some fast strats that we could have done,
Tennessee
but
Kid Cooper.
people would rather I beat 2 worlds quickly.
His specialty was the rail walk and rail slide. Moves perfected through a lifetime of theft in the Old West. Getting out of town proved to be a little more challenging than getting in. Having just missed us,
And believe you
Inspector
me,
Fox went for the next best
you don't
thing,
want to be you.
dragged that canine steroid case off to jail. That was the end of Mugshot's gambling empire, and Mesa City's citizens soon returned home. While me and the boys, well, we enjoyed the rest of our stay in America, and then returned to Paris, ready for our next mission.
Alright. I think we'll do one more. It's funny, that first Mugshot cutscene, Mugshot calls... So the book is called The Thievius Raccoonus, but Mugshot calls it The Thingus Rackamagucus. But unfortunately, we skipped that. You don't get to hear him say that in the speedrun. Oh, yes. Absolutely.
That was a nice piece of work back there at police headquarters, Sly. Come see me if you want to check out any of your old movies.
Sly Cooper is
I've got
just
them
such a
all
great
here on my
series.
computer. Use the left
It's a
analog
shame that
stick to
Sony
move around the hideout and the
forgets that it
X button to
exists.
select things. I've already played.
Sony's like, we don't have enough franchises that do well. It's like, how about you actually put some trust in people to make games in these franchises? Instead of making The Last of Us Part 1 Definitive Edition featuring Dante from Devil May Cry. So stupid. That being said, The Last of Us, the first Last of Us is an amazing game. I hated The Last of Us Part 2. And apparently that seems to be the consensus with the TV show now, too. That's not enough.
According to my amphibio positioning system, that big black
I'm very bad at this
squirrel
skip.
is hiding out.
You know, That blimp looks more like a machine than a hideout.
You're right, Sly. That is a storm machine. It's the reason why it never stops raining around here.
That explains all the wrecked ships.
But why would Raleigh want bad weather at his own hideout 24/7?
Beats me. But rain or shine, I'm gonna steal my family's book back. And if Raleigh gets in my way,
It's on. Oh, I should show that off if I miss a cutscene again. Because it's kind of funny. I did it all the time as a kid. Okay. So again, there's a cutscene coming up that explains how to grab hooks, but we don't need to watch it, so. We're just gonna run around, because we don't care. One time I did that out of bounds, and I fell down before the gate, and I had to watch the cutscene anyways. One time that happened. I'm still about 20 seconds ahead of that last run I just did. Yeah. The consensus is that the first season of The Last of Us was pretty good, all things considered, and the second season sucked. Because of course it was going to. God, I avoided the leaks for The Last of Us Part 2. The leaks ended up being 100% correct, but it's like, I avoided it because I was like, dude, Last of Us Part 2 is going to be so good. Then I played it. And I was very disappointed. Alright. Every once in a while, that guard will fall down with you, so you have to be careful. And if you notice that, you have a small chance, a small window to try to kill him before he gets you. Yeah. Oh, damn. Okay, the good news is I can still move on. What?
Astonishing.
The trigger extends to that? Okay, I'm actually gonna start over. I'm just gonna start over completely. That's lame, dude. I've never seen that. Okay. We'll try again. Yeah, the Last of Us 2 is... It makes me mad thinking about it, cause like there's elements of The Last of Us 2's story that could have worked, but they treat it with such disrespect, and it ruins all of the characters. I can't get too into it, but because I know that there's some huge Last of Us 2 fan lurking out there somewhere.
That was a nice piece of work back there
I don't
at
know.
police headquarters, Sly.
The actual gameplay of The Last of Us 2 is good. Like, the actual gameplay is good.
I've got them all here on my computer.
It's
Use
just,
the left analog stick to move around the hideout.
I absolutely
and the X
hated
button to
the
select
story.
things. I'm already.
I hated the story. I thought that nothing even got accomplished in the game. Like, it didn't lead to anything. Nothing that happens leads to anything. That's the worst part of it. Whoa! Oh, man. That's a little too much, Sly. Sly's like, I want to go see what that ship is all the way out there. There we go. Okay, I got it. I tell you what, if I hit this cutscene skip, I'm gonna continue, but yeah. That was a bit too much, yeah. I saw a clip of somebody go for sign skip, and they clipped underneath the ground. That's not it. I'm looking right at it. That is not it. Watch this. Watch this. You're probably thinking, are you sure? The Binocucom, like, HUD has to appear. That has to appear. For this to work. Because the cutscene technically doesn't start until you see the Binocucom. Man, it's like I'm grinding Sly 1 again. The thing is that I ran Sly 1 before we found the animated cutscene skips, which technically extends to all cutscene skips. But, we as the community, I actually had a say in this. I was part of the committee that voted on this. We were like, yeah. So, we found out that you could skip the animated cutscenes and cutscenes within the levels if you basically mess around with the files. Like, not like the game files, but like the files you can pick in the game, like 1, 2, and 3. There's a whole video about how to set it up. But I remember when it was discovered, people were like, can we do this? Like, is this allowed? And a couple people said no, like it shouldn't be, like, you know. But, and then there were people who wanted all the cutscenes gone. And then there were most people like me who said, well, think of it this way. Here, basically this was the argument. The animated cutscenes can crash your game. They are boring. They are minutes in length. Not fun. Just straight up, they're not fun. I didn't slide off. Dude, I suck at this cutscene skip. Oh, here, I'll do this.
You know, that blimp looks more like a machine than a hideout.
You're right, Sly. That is a storm machine. It's the reason why it never stops raining around here.
That explains all the wrecked ships.
But why would Raleigh want that?
This is the dumbest thing in the world, but I'm so glad that the devs added this. This is so stupid.
Steal my family's book back. And if Raleigh gets in my way, it's on.
Alright. And by the way, no, that it is not faster to load the level and do the sign skip again and then try to... That's not faster. Okay, Sly, are you gonna grab this thing ever? Alright. Firmly grasp it in your hand. Firmly grasp it. Firmly grasp it. Okay, anyways, back to what I was saying earlier before I got sidetracked. So, the argument was, you know, the game can crash in those animated cutscenes. That's a death. Yeah. Here, I actually have to wait until I'm dead, and then I have to do this again. Alright. The game never saved there, so we're fine. Besides, this isn't going on the leaderboard or anything, so... but the game can crash in the animated cutscenes. They're minutes worth of time. But, excuse me, but the thing is, the cutscenes in the levels, there are tricks in the game designed around skipping them all. So if we already allow all of those cutscenes to be skipped anyways, the problem is that the whole speedrun becomes you just have to run from point A to point B. Which could be okay, but it's like, it kind of, I don't know, it defeated the purpose, I guess. So, there were like 25 people who were brought in, and because I was an active runner at the time, I, you know, they actually did allow me to, you know, chime in. This was 2018. And we all cast our votes. I voted for what the result became, which was we would allow a file that has all the animated cutscenes skipped. Because also, like, it's boring for the viewers to sit there and watch all those cutscenes again, too. Like, that's boring. Casually, it's fine. It's fun. But in the speedrun, like, in that context, it's like, it's so boring to also have to... That's not it. I have to try again. It's also boring to have to sit there and watch that over and over. How am I so bad at this skip? Like, how am I this bad at it? Sorry, I'm mad. I'm gonna start that one over. I don't have to start that over, I'm going to. But yeah, that ended up being what we all did. We all said, you can have a file that skips all the animated cutscenes. You cannot have a file that skips all the cutscenes within the levels. And I mean, there were like old school Sly runners, and at the time, new school Sly runners. Like, there was a whole mix of people who chimed in. Like, Mikkel was involved in it, Sharo, myself, Ari, I think, had just started running the Sly games, and she had a say in it. Can't remember if Neon was around at that time. I feel like he was. Zenthro was a part of it. I'm surprised I remember some of these people's names.
I've got them all here on my computer. Use the left analog stick to move around the hideout and the X button to select things. I've already...
You want to know? I have a fun fact for you guys. The first person to ever record a 100% Sly Cooper speedrun was Trihex. Yes, the Yoshi's Island speedrunner. And now he does stuff that I don't care about. But yeah. Trihex. 2005. He recorded a 100% Sly Cooper run. I think the time was 2 hours, 56 minutes. We can't do this. Okay, wait a minute. I'm trying to figure this out. Did I save over that on accident? Let me see. This file should not have this cutscene on it. So how did I... Did I ruin my file? If I ruined my file just now, I'm gonna have to stop this game for tonight, and we're gonna have to move to something else. Damn. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe nothing happened. If I broke my file, I'm gonna have to recreate a file after stream, which I'll do it. It's fine, but it's actually very easy to do it, thankfully. Oh, speaking of people involved in that community decision, Augie made a tutorial on how to get your file set up. I feel like Swappy was in there too. I can't remember. Alakine? There were a lot of people. But yeah, 2005, Trihex did a 100% Sly Cooper run, and it was 2 hours, 56 minutes, I think. Speed Demos Archive is where it was posted, and it was approved.
Use the left analog stick to move around the hideout and the X button to select things. I've already...
And it's... Yeah, it's old, yeah. That was 20 years ago. Trihex, I don't know how old Trihex is. I think he's like mid-30s, maybe? Sorry, Trihex. Sorry if I'm getting your age wrong. But another reason I know that it's Trihex is because in 2018, I think Syndicate got in touch with Trihex. Okay, this is an issue. I'm gonna lose like 3 seconds here, but that's fine. I'll just take the time loss. if this cutscene is playing, or if this dialogue is playing, and I try to do the cutscene skip, when I die, it's not actually going to save that I watched the cutscene, so I have to wait and try it now. Oh my god, I finally hit it. Also, my race file is not, my game file is not screwed up, so we're fine. We can keep going. Alright, now I have to get this trick. If you get this, I think you can miss twice and still save at least a second here. Stop bonking the top. Grab the thing. It actually would have been faster for me to go watch the cutscene than it would have been to go for this trick. Whatever, I'll keep going. It's fine. But yeah, Syndicate messaged Trihex and was like, you know, do you want to, you know, can I... Basically, she asked for, like, an interview. Like, do you want to do an interview explaining, like, your old Sly run from 2005? And then, like, also show the audience, like, what Sly Cooper is today and, like, all the new stuff we found, etc. And he agreed to it. He actually agreed. And so I was there for that stream. And it was kind of cool seeing, like, Trihex's reactions to modern Sly runs, because they're very different from what he did. That's fine. And this was at the time we had already decided on the animated cutscene skips, because it was 2018. It was 2018 when we decided it. And that's also when this interview happened. And so, we explained the decision to Trihex, or I say we, but really it was Syndicate. And he actually, I'm paraphrasing a little bit, but basically he said, I think that's a good idea. Because we explained, again, we explained the criteria, like, yeah, sometimes the game just randomly crashes in cutscenes, which Trihex, I think, said happened to him once, or twice, or whatever. Dude, my game freaking crashed in the behind-the-scenes movie one time. That was a little bit sketchy, but we made it. It's fine. As long as you get it, it doesn't matter if it's pretty or not. Yeah, one time we were watching the behind-the-scenes movie, like just screwing around, and I'm like, yeah, we got some time. Let's just watch this. And I looked away for 2 seconds. I come back, the game froze in the freaking movie. Like, what the hell? I don't know if that's right, but we'll try it. Okay, we got it. Yeah. Come on. So, here's kind of the other thing, like, it was 2 reasons. 1, because the game could crash. 2, it's because not only is it boring for runners to just sit here and watch cutscenes, it's boring for y'all as well. It's boring for you guys to have to sit there and watch those cutscenes too. Like, you know, oh, I want to see if he'll get the run. Oh, we have to watch a 2-minute cutscene. Like, now I think at first this was discussed. We ended up not doing anything about it, which I'm not saying we need to reverse course. That's not my argument. But I think at first people decided, or they thought at first, hey, let's, how about we do, where you can skip all the cutscenes, but you just have to add this time back onto your time if you do the cutscene skips. We ended up just saying, nope, everybody saves 7 minutes. Which is why, when I got a PB in this game, 54:56, I held the world record in this game for a whopping 15 minutes. And my reaction to me being super excited about the PB was not because it was a record. I didn't even know it was a record at the time. The reason I was hyperventilating is because After 16 months, I had finally PB'd in this game. I was trying again on and off. On and off. And that's a safe way to do that trick, by the way. You can just load the file, hit him, and you're good.
I took the liberty. We're all
I was
set to
hyperventilating because I was like, dude, I can't PB in this anymore. And then I got a PB. But literally, I had the record, or I technically got it then. I cut stream, we raided Zenthro, and that run that he was doing, he beat my PB, because of course he did. Zenthro is phenomenal at this game. So. Yeah, I grinded way too much for that. Ah, oh, damn, I almost had it. I almost had that. Thankfully, this cutscene's only like 10 seconds, or 15 seconds, somewhere around there.
Nice touch.
They're safe to walk on
I think it's
while
15.
flashing, but it also means they're about to switch to a different sector.
I will say, if I had more time for the marathon that I'm doing, if I had more time and more energy, I probably would have done maybe 3 worlds. But alas, we do not have time. I'm gonna do that. Oh, okay, thanks. That's fine. I still have 1 charm, which I absolutely need. I'm gonna see if I can get this. It's been a while since I've... Alright, I don't remember how to do that. So let's just get the key. Yeah, ow is right, yeah. I still need 1 charm to actually get to mugshot, so it's fine. It's fine. A gold charm would have been nice though, because then I would have tried chandelier jump if I had at least 1 charm. I would have tried chandelier jump. It's fine. I don't know if I'll play another game after this, actually. I'll think about it. Been going about 3 hours. I don't know, I'll think about it. I mean, we made good progress tonight, so it's not a big deal if I decide to call it a bit early. We'll see. I'm just thinking out loud. Don't take anything I'm saying as gospel. Damn it, that first launch was almost perfect on that. Capiche? I think the first Sly Cooper speedrun I ever watched was Lovable Lamb Chop's run at SGDQ 2014. Damn it, I missed. I didn't get behind the mustache there. Dude, I don't want to do another attempt of this, that's the thing. I tell you what, if I get it this time, I'll that's it. If I get it this time, otherwise I'll rage quit. Yo, it's the boss. There we go. That's what I was trying to do the first time. Makes that so much easier. Ugh, whatever. It's fine. I know. Mugshot skipped leg day is the problem. He literally walks on his fists. You don't see it because we skip. Actually, no, you do see it because he walks around during the boss fights. Yeah, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. I actually think I can still save a few seconds off my best run this season if this goes well. Just don't die. As long as I don't die, I think we can actually still save a few seconds. Yeah, he's walking around on his arms. I forgot.
My beautiful gun is destroyed. Good thing I got a spare upstairs.
So yeah, that dialogue, I couldn't move for like 6 seconds. Maybe not 6, but you get the point. If I hit him right after I get the last mirror, he doesn't say that. And then this phase, he doesn't say anything anyways, so it doesn't really matter. And if you're wondering, he always fires at the same interval here. $14 flat. That is a small PB for the season, so I'll still track that. So normally in an any percent speed run, you would load the file, or like you would, you know, actually yeah, you would load the file, and then reload this level. But then during that transition, it would save the game that you beat Mugshot, and then you would leave and go to World 3. However, for this purpose, we're just gonna time it as soon as the game saves, as soon as I'm done, because we are done.
His specialty was the rail walk and rail slide. Moves perfected through a lifetime of theft in the Old West. Getting out of town proved to be a little more challenging than getting in. Having just missed us, Inspector Fox went for the next best thing and dragged that canine steroid case off to jail. That was the end of Mugshot's gambling empire, and Mesa City's citizens soon returned home. While me and the boys, well, we enjoyed the rest of our stay in America, and then returned to Paris, ready for our next mission.
Alright. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and cut stream for the night. We'll call it a little bit early. To be fair, I have to work tomorrow, so I guess I should sleep tonight. So Wednesday, I'm not streaming Wednesday. Tuesday, I'm probably not either, but if I have time tomorrow, I might stream. Yeah, I know, work. And then basically this week I'm kind of busy, but whenever days I do find free time, I'll probably stream some more. I mentioned learning like a new NES game or something this month, because I'll probably have time to play something else before the actual anniversary. But I don't know. There may be a chance I won't have time. I don't know. So, alrighty. I'm gonna get going for the night though. So thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. I will catch you guys whenever I have time. All right. Have a good one, everybody. Take care.